Hello, I am Harshal Pidyar from IISc Bangalore. Today in this video, I will be giving very brief description and a detailed design procedure for a multi-section branch line coupler. Along with the procedure, at last I have included my obtained result on ADS momentum simulation for this design. So let's get started. A directional coupler is a 4-port device that is used to sample a small amount of input signal power for measurement purposes. The naming of the ports is as per the diagram. When an input signal travels from port 1 to port 2, a part of the signal is coupled to port 3. The portion of the power coupled to port 3 depends on the coupling value of the coupler being used. For example, if we use a 3 dB coupler, the power split between port 2 and 3 would be 50%. In an ideal directional coupler, no signal should appear at the isolated port. However, practically a small amount of power called back power is obtained at port 4. The bandwidth obtained with a single section of coupler is very less, and hence we use multi-section coupler to get better bandwidth. Multi-section technique is well-known method to extend the bandwidth. Here is the reference design taken. It's an example of two-section branch line coupler to have a wide bandwidth, and also due to low coupling factor of conventional parallel coupled two lines. Here I use the parallel coupled 3 line with even and odd characteristic impedances as shown in the diagram. With the high coupling factor of the parallel coupled 3 line, we can improve the coupler bandwidth. By applying the even and odd mode analysis to the equivalent circuit, the proposed coupler can achieve perfect impedance matching at each port when we have the condition satisfied as shown. Since the length of each section is lambda by 4, we just need to find different widths of different impedance section used in the design. The design formula for the various impedances is as shown. For the 3-line coupler, a fractional bandwidth contour can be drawn to obtain a plot between coupling factor and impedance of 3 line as shown at the bottom. So we just need to find the implementable value for impedance and coupling factor, and then we can proceed to find value of Z1 and Z2 as per the design equations. With the design formulas, I evaluated all the impedances with the substrate parameters as shown at center frequency of 3 GHz and designed the circuit on ADS. The generated layout for the circuit is as shown. All the dimensions of impedances are given for reference. The dimensions can be simply calculated using ADS line calculator. With the initial value, we get good results when we do a schematic simulation, but for getting good results in EM model simulation, all the dimensions are tuned, except the 3 line because we do not want to disturb the Z3 value. The layout drawn is for the tuned value shown in the table and give decent results around the center frequency. The ADS momentum simulation is carried out for a frequency range of 2.5 to 3.5 GHz, and the plots for S parameter and phase difference between the two output ports is as shown. The fractional bandwidth is defined when all return losses are less than -20 dB, isolation is better than 20 dB, and power and phase imbalance within ±1 dB and ±5 degree respectively. The coupler achieves 500 MHz bandwidth around the center frequency of 3 GHz, which was expected from the multi-section design. All the results obtained within the fractional bandwidth are shown in the tabulated form. The parallel coupled 3 line provides better coupling factor and hence can be used for designing a wideband coupler. So this will be all for the topic. I hope the video is informative. These are the couple of papers I have referred for getting design equations and other information. The original design of this paper is given in reference number 1, which you can refer for detailed derivation of the design equations.